never. If I could go back in time and tell 8-year-old me that this was going to happen, I mean, she would so not have believed it. I mean, it's just extraordinary.
Oh, yeah, we wrote it a few times. They want to write it again tonight. I don't know if that's going to be there, but I definitely
So much fun.
This is insane.
It's pretty. I think it's. I feel like we're both kind of disassociating a lot because it's so amazing and so cool, and to get to step back into a world that we've been in for such a long time already is yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Hello, I like your outfits. Well done.
Yeah, if anything, more than on set, because set kind of finishes here, and in the ministry here, for example, the building keeps going up and up. So it is, but it is literally like walking in set. It's that immersive. It is that much like being there, really.
I keep catching myself knocking the wall, because obviously a set's hollow, but here it's solid. Yeah. So yeah,
there's over 120,000 tiles, and James is there knocking each one like.
Mystic manner.
Hey, Joe.
Oh, you guys with the same outfit?
Was out. Yes, the weed was out. There's video. There's video. I think I lost the question too. Okay.
Jesse. Stuff you didn't see coming. And can you show us your vibe? Don't worry. We've been in Epic all day, so it's been awesome. Then you know it's doing things. Yeah, come on, guys. Yeah. So much fun. Even Juju, 40 inches, you can ride it. I don't know how, but it was fun.
Is it like to have your envelope in here? Thank you.
What are we here for?
Somebody had asked me early on, does it bother you that there's been so much coverage and so much already seen about the build and what it is? And the answer is no, absolutely not, because there is nothing like standing in it.
Universe, 8 years in the making.
Unexpected lift in the Department of Magical Creatures.
As epic.
Almost 90 years on from the Spanish Civil War, a set of artworks held by the Franco regime have been returned to their rightful owners. At the ceremony at Madrid's Prado Museum on Thursday, 7 paintings which had belonged to Civil War Republican politician and Madrid mayor Pedro Rico were formally handed over to his granddaughter after decades scattered across 5 different museums. Spain's culture minister Ernest Urtasun described the handover as an important moment of justice and reparation. When civil war broke out in 1936, works of art were seized from wealthy families across Spain, ostensibly to protect the valuable works from damage, but in the Franco dictatorship that followed, thousands of pieces were not returned to their owners and ended up scattered across museums and public institutions. Following the 2022 law, public museums and government bodies across Spain have scored their collections for artwork confiscated during the Civil War and ensuring the dictatorship, with over 6,000 works identified as far, according to Peterson. The work include jewelries, tableware, ceramics, textiles, and liturgical ornaments, as well as paintings, sculptures, and furniture. 2 paintings, 2 Vatican, and the baptism were discovered in Madrid's Museo del Treje, a garment museum. The museum's director, Helena Lopez, said finding the 2 paintings owners had been especially tricky, as labels listing the owner had been removed. Take a look at that.
Más emocionantes os tengo que decir a los dos que he podido presidir últimamente. La verdad, quiero deciros antes de empezar a leer lo que tengo previsto para hoy, deciros de todo corazón, como decía Javier, se celebra la primera feria del libro en el Paseo de Recoletos, se impulsa el desarrollo del transporte público, las grandes obras del trazado viario, los grupos escolares.
So today is a very important day because we have returned to the family of the first Republican mayor of Madrid pieces of art that belonged to the mayor and were never returned to him. So the grandsons were here today with us, and it's a very important moment of justice and of reparation that the Spanish government is doing to their families. Only in the Spanish museums that belong to the Ministry of Culture, we have already identified more than 6,000 pieces of art. So it's a lot, it's huge numbers. Of course, sometimes it's difficult to find the legitimate owners because it's more than 18 years ago that this happened.
The difficult part about this is that in the many years that we had these paintings that came to our collection, one of them in the 50s, another one in the 70s, the stickers with the name of the real owner, Pedro Rico, had been taken away. So we have had to do a very serious investigation. Bueno, It was a great moment, because we were looking for those paintings, and it was a whole project of the Ministry of Culture to give the areas what belong to them. So it was a great opportunity to do something that we thought we had to do. It's very emotional, and we met them today, in fact. And I think it's been, I don't know, it was very moving, from us to meet them finally and to be able to give them what belongs to them.
All right, that's all we have for you in the news segment this hour. We'll go on a very short break and I'll review my guests to you. So stay with us. All right, welcome back. You're still watching E-Vibes Entertainment Show on Signature TV. Happy birthday to each and every May born out there. I wish you every good thing of life. So right here with me live in the studio is Dara Watam, who is the winner for Voices in Praise Initiative Music Competition, and Uche Yusi, who is the first runner-up of Voices in Praise Initiative Music Competition. Today we'll be talking about from talent hunt to a journey in gospel music. You know, Voices in Praise happened last year, December, and the competition started October. So these two beautiful young ladies, they've released the music, you know, in the space of how many months? So we'll be having this conversation with them, telling us how their experience have been. Let me introduce them to you. So thank you for coming, Uche Yusi, Dara Water. How you doing? I hope you're not under the weather like me.
No.
Okay, so quick one, yeah. Dara, you're the winner, right? So can you walk us through your experience so far from the talent hunt, before the talent hunt, then the talent hunt, and how you felt when you became the winner?
Okay, it was a roller coaster of emotions. We started before the competition. I've always been a singer. I come from a family that sings, so music has always been part of my life.
Okay.
But it has been, in church, maybe a few ministrations outside. Well, a lot of ministrations outside actually, but nothing so serious that would put me on this kind of platform.
Yeah.
So I started like that, and then the competition came about. The link was sent to me by my brother.
Okay.
I was supported and encouraged to register by my pastor and my church, and I met good people. Hey God, hey God, I met a lot of quality singers, people that know their worth, they know their onions, and my morale was just going like this, going like this. Sometimes you would feel like, okay, I can win this thing, and tomorrow you're like, God, even if not 5th place, I will collect and go. So, but it was amazing, really.
Yeah.
It was amazing, and my self-esteem, I'll keep saying, was greatly impacted on. Like, I became more confident. I was like, okay, if I can do this, I can actually achieve greater feat.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
I like your courage. Yeah, I like your courage. So over to you, Uche. You see.
Yeah.
Did you always pursue gospel music? Like she said, she grew up in a family that like music. You know, one thing with music artists, they always grow from a family that love music.
Yes.
So you too.
Yes.
You've always dreamt of being a gospel artist.
I've had the pictures. Like if I look back at pictures in the house, I'll see myself holding a mic, maybe in our church back then singing. And I remember one time we were watching a music video, gospel music video. I can't remember. I think that was Chinyo Doma also. I can't remember. But we were watching it at home. That's the music video. Then my mom was like, "Uche is going to do this." So I was confused. Like I was just a little girl then. So now it's like coming into place, and then it's like, okay, that's words spoken about my life, and that's
You know, mothers have a way of motivating our spirits most times.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's the most significant lesson you learned during the competition? Dara, you first.
Okay. I think something that would forever stand out for me is you can do it. You can. You have every capacity. You have every knowledge. You have every skill. Go, you can do it. That's basically the lesson I'm taking.
Okay, so you see.
It just makes me to stand on the scripture of I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Like no matter what it is, as far as the Lord is with you, definitely you can do it. And he has called you to do it, then you definitely do it.
You know, the way the both of you are sounding so confident that you had no challenges or what sort. I'm sure there is challenges.
Yes.
So tell us what your challenges were, because you guys had a 2 weeks camp or there about 1 week, 2 weeks camp. Yeah. So what was the challenges you faced? Like you earlier said, you saw so many people that know their worth. So apart from that, what other challenge did you face?
Okay. I think the first thing would be that I lost my voice.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Like it's cracked.
It was so bad through the entire process. I don't know how I was singing, but I was singing. And I was singing. I think Uche can testify to that.
Were you both friends before the competition?
No, we met at the competition.
Yeah.
And you guys became friends in the competition. Wow. Okay, go on.
So, I lost my voice, but I just kept pushing the voice. And then we had camp meeting in church. I had to sing in camp meeting. I still had to come for every process. I had to attend camp meeting rehearsals and come for the training for the competition. So it was a whole lot for me. I don't even know how I survived. I think that was my biggest challenge, multitasking, losing my voice and still trying to be on my A game so that I would not leave because of, maybe I underperformed. I did not give my best. That was my biggest challenge.
Would you say your voice being cracked is one of the biggest temptation of the devil or God trying to check your strength?
I don't even know. I've been my mismanagement. I don't even know. But I know that it happened.
Yeah.
It happened. But the scripture says that all things work together for our good. So that situation worked for my good.